Hi, I'm Jason Frugé. Welcome to another episode of Frugé-ology. In this mini-series, we talk about my three favorite things, cigars, whiskey, and barbecue. I compare them to my other favorite thing, information security. Today, I'm going to share with you a simple recipe for a great holiday cocktail, and then I'll talk a little bit about what I think is going to happen in 2021. So first, this holiday cocktail is fantastic. I start with a little bit of vodka, 1 to 2 ounces. I put that in a glass with some ice. So there's that. And I add about an ounce or two, again, this is all to your taste, of cranberry juice. Get that in there. And there's a little bit of chambered, right? Chambered is pretty tasty stuff. It's great with a mixed drink. I'm gonna polish this off. Just a little bit, about a half ounce of chambered. I'm gonna add about an ounce of champagne. So it's gonna give it a nice texture. I'm gonna put that in there. And then to garnish this drink, I like to just take a sprig of rosemary and just pop it in there. And there you have it. This is a great holiday cocktail. I want to talk a little bit about what I anticipate in 2021. I sometimes get hesitant to make these speculations because I think, every company is going to have a different experience. But speaking at a very high level, I think two things are going to be a focus for 2021. I think a lot of CISOs are right now gearing up to put better data governance models in place for their SaaS applications. I think that companies oftentimes find people managing these SaaS applications are inside the business unit, not necessarily part of IT proper. And because of that, they don't always have the same data governance capabilities as IT properly managed applications. So we're gonna see a lot of focus on that. A lot of companies are creating products to help with this, and Onapsis is one of them. Certainly feel free to reach out if you wanna take a look at what we're doing in the SaaS space. I think it's pretty exciting stuff. But I think the second thing, and I'm talking to a lot of CISOs now, I think they're falling into kind of two camps when it comes to 2021 spending. On the one hand, you've got some CISOs who say they've just got all kinds of money right now, and that's because their organizations recognize that the way they do business has changed, and so they need to kind of reapply their security philosophy and controls to adapt to that new form of business. On the other hand, and this is the more common hand, I see the economy being what it is and the uncertainty. I think discretionary spending is kind of hard to get right now. And that's a very important tool in the toolbox for a CISO because our priorities shift quite a bit. And so what I'm seeing in a lot of companies is the CFO is pulling back all discretionary spend and saying it has to be approved by me if it's going to happen at all. And so what I would give you by way of advice as a CISO is to say, think like a CFO, couch whatever request you're making in terms of the predictability of business operations, which is primarily what the CFO is concerned with. And so if you're making the company more resilient by protecting the supply chain or the HR data, financial data, whatever the case may be, if it's going to create a more robust business, you're more likely to get that spin. So put that CFO hat on while you do that. I'm going to try this cocktail. And by the way, I'm going to invite you to put your own recipe for a favorite cocktail in the comments. If we like it, I'm going to send you one of these snazzy Onapsis barbecue aprons so you can be a fashion icon like myself. So let's give this a drink. Super smooth. I think you're gonna love this cocktail. It's very fancy. From our Onapsis family to yours, happy holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope you make it a good one. Thanks. See you next time on Frugé-ology.